Hey there everyone, it's Val and welcome back to today's, welcome back to my first stream in almost a month, once again. Hopefully that music, actually it seems a bit loud, let me just... Okay, that seems a little bit better. Alright, as you may have noticed from the schedule of events, which I'll throw briefly up on the screen again, we're going to start with doing some arting around, which, as you may have noticed from the glimpse, it's going to be sketching. I'm going to then take a 10-minute break, gives everybody a chance to stretch their legs, and gives me a chance to switch over to the next portion, which is going to be a look at the Catizens Demo. I was sent a key upon my request, because I saw it and I thought, cats, town building, I'm there with bells on. So fortunately they agreed that I could stream it, so here we go. We're going to look at the Catizens Demo. It's due out sometime in 2021. They haven't said exactly when, as far as I can see. They're currently in, I believe, closed beta, so I do not have access to the actual closed beta. I only have access to the demo, which although it doesn't look like you can download it from Stream, so I think that's why it's still a closed beta. The demo, I guess, is maybe they're betting. Anyway, I was going to tell you guys it's free. The demo's free to try out, but unfortunately it doesn't look like there's a download button. That may be because I've already got it. I don't know. But you can check it out. I'm sure at some point they will make it available for anybody to check out. I shouldn't say I'm sure. I suspect. It'd be nice if they did, but, you know, I can see right now they want to keep it to a smaller pool of people, and that happens to include me, thankfully. My lucky day. I know that I'm streaming at a much later time than I normally do. That's because, once again, my sleeping pattern is messed up, and that just reminds me I forgot to take some medication prescribed by a doctor. In case anybody's wondering out there, it is prescribed by a doctor. I forgot to take it because I was getting ready for the stream, because I was setting up basically some stuff that I hope will make it easier for me to start a stream without all the stuff that I slowly over time piled on myself that I had to get done before I could stream, which helped make it harder for me to stream. So I'm trying to eliminate that. So the schedule that you see there, that's what we're going to see going forward. Once I have enough pieces of art that are worth looking at, I'm going to change that static image of the bird into an image carousel so that, you know, different ones will come up, so it's not this static screen all the time. And yes, I did, in digital art, I did do that bush down in the corner. I'm quite proud of it. I did it a while back, actually, over a year ago. But that's part of what made me decide that maybe I should do more of that. Right, let me just take my pill. This one, unfortunately, has a tendency to stick in my craw, so just give me a moment, please. Hey, I think it went down. Don't you hate that, though, when you have a medication you have to take all the time, and for some reason it's just the right size to get stuck? This is the first one I've had in a very long time that does that. It's pain. Alright. Let's get this very slow show on the road. I will make one more comment about the schedule that I have there. It's always going to be in that same format unless I'm finding that it's not working. I'm going to start with basically an activity that should recharge my energy. Not necessarily creative energy, but my mental energy. And that's the arting around portion. And then, of course, as I said, I still want to stream games, so that's the next portion. This is the first time I'm trying out this and seeing how tired I'll be at the end of it. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, let's get started on this arting around portion. I noticed that my camera is kind of showing a lot of my coffee cup and everything. It'll do. Right, this box, I haven't even opened it yet. I bought it, well, I've had it for over a year now. Waiting to open it on stream, preferably. I would have opened it prior. Hang on, just gotta blow my schnoz. Alrighty. One thing I wanted to say is that I'm going to see how it goes, but I'm thinking of extracting the game part of the live streams and putting them in the appropriate playlist. In this case, it'd be a What's This Wednesday, even though it's not Wednesday. The reason I'm streaming today is because I am going to get my second vaccination for the current plague of the world on Monday, and I have heard tales of how the second one can kind of knock you out for a bit, and that's right at the time that I would be wanting to start, you know, streaming again, potentially, so I wanted to basically make sure that that wasn't a problem by doing my monthly stream, and if I feel good, I might do another stream sooner than, you know, a month, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's have a look. And yes, I bought this from Costco. Like I said, it was a year ago. I have no... Oh, of course, everything's taped together. I have no idea if you can still get these, unfortunately. But it's by Spice Box. You can see up in the corner there. And, of course, it's just a bare bones starter kit. I figure I'm going to need to work on my sketching for the watercoloring and any other painterly things that I do, so even the digital art, which I also want to dabble in. So because of that, I figure, hey, doing some sketching to start off with sounds very manageable today. So if I can get this thing open... Oh, there's tape on all 4 edges. They're making sure this sucker isn't going to come open by accident. Of course, if you want it to come out open on purpose, that's another thing. So I'll just... I'm not going to take the lid off entirely because the last time I did it, it went missing, and I still haven't found it for the other one. I don't know where it went. It might become a pain in the rear, though. We'll see. Anyway, we'll stick it in here for now. Maybe that'll, you know, is easier or not. Alright, so what do we got here? Something that doesn't want to come out. Ugh, come on. It's round and it runs. It's a number 4. I have no idea what this is. It looks kind of like a crayon. There, did that slowly. Hopefully it didn't make any mic noise. It's a number 4 something. I thought it was an eraser, but now that I've actually put my hands on it, it doesn't feel like an eraser. This, however, does actually look like an eraser. So let's, everything is individually packaged. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's clay or something. It seems a little soft. Oh, I realized I don't have my other light on here. There. Oop. I've got to work on that. I think it's not a great angle for it. Well, before it heats up, let me change its angle so it lights things up a little bit, but hopefully doesn't put a big glare spot on it like it did last time. No, this is... It's clay. See that? You have a little batch of clay for some reason. I'm sure we'll find out why. I don't think it's for erasing like I thought. Well, if they didn't give me an eraser, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to need one, I guess I'll use my old standby if I can find it. Here it is. I have no idea how old this is, but it works. And I have like 4 or 5 of them, and I just... It looks like a Twizzler, and I just like that. I like the shape. Just one of those things, you know, the colors and the shape. I'm a very visual person. All right, so what do we got here for pencils? We've got something with apparently a very large, this might be a charcoal pencil. It does not actually say what it is, so that's a guess. You got your old standby HB pencil. I like those. I like the dark color. This is a 4B, which is new to me. I don't know what a difference between a 4B and a thing. And we got a 2H. Right. Well, I guess I should probably sharpen those up. I will do that off camera because I'm pretty sure you all know what a pencil shaving looks like. So just give me a moment here. I might get out my much nicer pencil sharpener out of my box, but I'll try out the one that comes with. So, just going to show you. It seems to be doing an adequate job. Just going to take a minute here. So, I guess I should pick a topic to talk about. While I'm sharpening pencils, which might take a minute or two. I'm not sure how traditionally pointy they're supposed to be when you sketch with them, but I like pointier pencils, personally. That one seems nice and... Oop, there we go on the camera. Nice and pointy. So, wow. I guess I could talk about the fact that, no, I don't really want to talk about that. I'm trying to avoid talking about, stressful things, so it's a relaxed stream, so not that. Oh, I know what I can talk about. Yes. We have a new feline in the house. As you know, last year we lost two of our beloved residents, Smoker in April and, well, maybe you don't know, but little me we lost in September, both due to things that were not fixable. There, that one's nice and sharp. And we knew we'd get another couple eventually, because 4 seems like a good number. And Valentine the cat was obviously grieving the loss of his buddies because they were the ones he cuddled with most. Twix is not a cuddler with the other cats. She'll tolerate them from time to time, but she won't voluntarily go and cuddle up with them to go to sleep. She will go to sleep and then wake up with somebody cuddled up to her, and sometimes that pisses her off. So she's not really a cat. Yeah, I think after this I'm going to use my other pencil sharpener because this one is making my fingers very dirty. I don't like that. So if you don't have any pencil sharpeners, this is a nice pencil sharpener, ish, but it's also doing that. Yeah, which I don't like. So let me just get some water to clean that off my hand, and then I'm going to get out a nice pencil sharpener for future sharpenings here. Anyway, I was talking about cats. So we were kind of waiting until, well, we were both emotionally ready to love and accept a new feline in the house, because quite often, and it certainly is true for, that's not coming off, it's true for us, that getting I don't want to say a replacement, but getting a new resident too soon after you've lost a previous pet means you don't necessarily accept the pet the way you should. You know, you're unconsciously comparing them to the feline that you just lost. At least that's what I find for myself. So I have to wait until I get through that initial grieving period before I'm ready to give a new cat a proper welcome. And we were sort of accelerated a bit faster by a number of factors, one of which was, like I said, Valentine the cat was obviously grieving because, you know, he's a very friendly, cuddly cat. Cats, he wants to be friends with everybody, which is why he's my avatar for my channel. And unfortunately, you know, we did have to wait a bit. Partially it was a money issue because we knew a new cat, we'd have to, you know, you have to spend a significant chunk of change nowadays to get them properly, you know, microchipped and vaccinated and spayed and or neutered, depending. Well, the universe brought us a cat to our backyard. She set up residence underneath one of the containers in the backyard, which will eventually be moving. But she set up residence there, and, well, I started making friends with her on April 1st, and 2 days later, I was able to pick her up and bring her in the house in a carrier, just for safety. And we got her checked at the vet, no microchip, put up posters, you know, online forums. Nobody said she was theirs. So a month later, we got her spayed, and she's ours now. So just in time for Easter, we got a new little feline, which we're calling Bunny. Or Bun for short. And she's actually asleep in here, in the basket up here, and I'm just wondering if it's going to be very easy for me to show you without wrecking my camera setup too badly. So anyway, I think I'll try move the arm so you can see her. Actually, she's bathing right now, so I just want to show her live since she's right here. She's very much my cat. She wants to be in the same room as I am. Yeah, I can actually lift this out. There, that'll work. Okay. It's really hard to see. Bunny rabbit. Yeah, I'm trying to show you. There we go. There's a bunny rabbit. Sorry for the wobbly camera, but I'm holding it outstretched because she's up on the shelf. Me bunny rabbit. Yeah. You're on camera. Oops. Put your head down. There we go. Yeah, no, you can't have the camera. So that's Bunny. We thought she was a kitten, but apparently the vet thinks she might be a year old because she's starting to get a little tartar on her teeth, which typically happens with slightly older cats. And yeah, she just fit right in. It was incredible. Kiba, hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, you just missed me showing Bunny the cat, the new cat in the house. Do you want me, or did you see that, or do you want me to show her again before I get set up to sketch? I was just explaining, and I called her Bunny because, not because of Easter, actually. It was because the first time I saw her was through the doorbell camera, and she did that little snaky thing that cats do with their head. You know, they kind of go like this, and then she did a flop on the ground and was dust bathing. So I said, hey, that's a dust bunny right there, and that's how she got her name. I like to let the cats name themselves when I can. You saw? Okay, awesome, Kiba. But anyway, like I said, we thought at first she was only like 7-8 months old because she's only slightly over 6 pounds. She is a tiny cat, and I'm actually really happy that she's so small because I can lean back in my chair and she can go to sleep on my chest, which she likes to do. And it's awesome. She's just the right size, which is good because she likes to, like I said, be with me wherever I am. Not necessarily in my lap, but in the same room. I get up and go into the bedroom to get something, she's on my heels. She doesn't like it when I wake up in the morning and I don't let her in the bathroom in the bedroom. so she can participate in me brushing my teeth and washing my face and stuff. She does not like it at all, which is why she's in here right now. Twix is... Oh, no, sorry, that's right. I let Twix out before I started streaming. But that's why she's in here, because otherwise she'd be meowing at the door wanting in. My husband's actually very happy that she's decided I'm her person, because he's already got 2 cats that think he's their person, so that's one less cat that's going to be trying to sit in his lap. All right, Kiba, you have a great stream, and thank you so much for stopping by at this unusual time for me to stream. Right. So now we've introduced Bunny the cat. I've got a lot of good pictures of her. I took probably way too many pictures already. Oh, that's why it's kind of got a thingy. Everything is stuck together so it doesn't fall apart, I guess, before you bring it home and rip it apart in gleeful abandon to find out what's inside. Right. Okay, so that's out. And we were looking at these. I'm guessing these are chalks. I'm actually going to wait on those, but I'm pretty sure they're chalks. All right. Let's see what terrible pictures I can draw today. I have taken exactly 1 art course in my entire life. That was at university. And we tried lots of different things, but that was 31 years ago. So, actually, no, 30 years ago, because it was 2nd year of university. 30 years ago since I've been doing any kind of like proper sketching, and so I will remember some of this, but that art course, to be fair, was mostly just trying out new materials and not so much this is how you should draw kind of thing. So I'm not going to read all this, obviously, but yes, so charcoal pencils, which come in black, gray, and white. I think that's the one on the end here that I looked at, but I didn't sharpen yet. Of course, graphite, that's the 3 that I did sharpen. We don't have any pens with this, so we didn't get any of those. And the chalk, it's cheaper and longer lasting alternative to Conte, which I have no idea what it is, or pastel, which I have used before 30 years ago. Composition. You can always find a simple form in which to arrange the various elements of your subject. Okay, so you kind of look at your composition and say, okay, well, I've got mostly squares, and that one I'd call more like a, well, triangle. Center of interest and how you frame it is important to a strong composition. These diagrams help illustrate the various, get this up here so you can see it, the various forms of composition. These are oversimplified to help you see the basic figures you use to help arrange the main elements in a composition. Common shapes are triangular, rectangular, oval, L-shaped, or trapezoidal. I don't see any L, unless that's the L shape. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. The adjustable frame. Are any subject be more attractive if it's well balanced within the frame of the composition? Okay, well, we're not going to be framing anything today, so I'm going to skip that part. Different planes. Yeah, you have various visual planes, like mountains in the background. That's fine. Like here, you got this in the foreground. These are probably the midground, and then that's the background. Hey, and I used the right word. It is called a midground. The red lines indicate basic boundary lines between the foreground, midground, and background. Yeah? Okay. Simple shapes. Study the unique traits that characterize each object in the composition, and then compare each object to the others to see how they relate to each other in terms of size, shape, and dimensions. Okay? Form of objects. When you observe an object, try to frame it in your mind with a simple shape. Okay. With any two-dimensional shape, it's helpful to find a line of symmetry when possible. You can often find lines of symmetry in your composition if you reduce your subject to simple forms. Just take some practice to do this easily. Yeah. See, for this one here, I don't know if I'd do the whole thing. I would say this is a shape, and then I would call that another shape, a triangle on the side, but I guess you can, do that too. And even human figures can be fit into simple shapes. Okay, I will read through more of that off camera. I'm just trying to get to the measurement. Yeah, you need to, I know you need to make sure everything is in proportion. Measuring the subject. Hey, you know that's the traditional thing where somebody holds up a pencil and goes, hey, you know, and they're measuring with it, trying to show the measuring with it. It's actually a thing. It's not just, they really do that. So you can use it like a thing and say, well, that's that far away and it's this big. So if this thing, which is this big over, just right. So if you have something this big and you're trying to draw something in the background that's this big, but you've already drawn this thing this big, you can measure it and say, okay, well, it should be this big. This other thing should be that big. Niftiness. The initial sketch. Okay, here we go. The sketch is usually done with very quick, light strokes, as simply as possible to capture the main outline of the subject and help you arrange all the elements properly within the frame. Try to reduce the various elements to their simplest shapes and forms. That's going to be tough for me because I always kind of almost want to dive into the detail immediately. So that's part of the reason that I wanted to practice this, because I need to practice just doing a quick sketch and not, you know, getting hung up about the fact of, oh, well, I got an extra line there, or that line's not quite straight, or that doesn't look curvy enough, or, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, by taking measurements of a subject with your pencil, it's easy to establish the approximate ratio between the height and width. In the case of the bananas, below, you have some bananas here, the height is 2/3 of the width. The same ratio should be transferred to the paper as you start drawing. The first points or strokes should always be quite light. Okay, that's good to know. It's highly unlikely that the frame and subject would be perfectly situated with the first lines, unless you're really, really good, which I'm not. To keep the drawing looking fresh, the corrections you make should be quite minimal, which means that the initial lines used for placement and orientation should be easy to erase. Most common frame is a rectangle. Okay. As you progress with the sketch, keep reviewing and adjusting your measurements as you create frames within the frame, or in other words, simple boxes to represent the various elements of your subject within the framework of the composition. Okay, so you can kind of see that here. Maybe I'll put this up closer to the camera. Kind of see that with the bananas there. The middle sketch there, you can see that one of the bananas is they've drawn lines around it to make it kind of, you know, boxy. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. Depth, the third dimension. But what about the fourth dimension? Oh wait, that's time. Yeah, we're gonna do the fourth dimension as well, but we gotta get to a point. Human vision and the brain work together. We can see and understand the depth and volume of every object we look at. That's part of the reason if you don't have two functioning eyes, your depth perception is not good. I don't even know if you have any depth perception if you don't have 2 points of reference with two eyes. In any work where you wish to show the volume of your subject, you need to think about the simple three-dimensional forms that can encompass each element. And I kind of, I do that already. I know about that. So I'm not going to go any further in that. Point of view, I need to practice like point of view stuff. There's a vanishing line, but you extend an object edge into infinity. I'm not used to doing that, so. And then, of course, they talk about figure drawing, which I will not read because I don't think we're going to be drawing any figures today. If we're lucky, we'll be drawing something very simple. Parallel perspective. The principles of perspective help us to represent volume. When an object is seen straight on, we can use what is called one-point perspective or parallel perspective. Ah, I see. So basically, if it's sitting right in front of you, you don't have to worry about, you know, that anything funky. And from a distance, and then they show you as it goes further away, they get smaller. Okay, so 2-point perspective, that's the impression of depth you get with 2-point perspective is greater than if there's only one vanishing point. Oh, so you have two vanishing points. I see. Just going to bring it closer to the camera so you can see that. Two vanishing points. Yeah, I'm going to skip over the rest of that there. Light and shadow, because I don't want to spend too much time going through this. I just want to get to a point where we can try something, but also so you can see I guess get an idea of how little I know and what I do know. Perspective allows you to sketch the outline of your subject while taking into account depth and volume. But to fully achieve this effect, you need to be able to apply the correct tones as well. That's something I love doing. For lack of a better term, I call it shading art. Like, because I've drawn faces and stuff in the past, but I actually would smudge the pencil and use that to make shading. And I don't know if that's an official thing or not, but that's what I used to do. And of course, I had a lot of fun doing that. Okay, so you can try in this illustration, that illustration right there, the different shadings and such. You can see several different shades created using charcoal. In the A hatch, which is there, the hatch lines are distinctly visible. With smudging, hey! Maybe I was unconsciously trying to do charcoal drawing with a pencil. It worked, but okay. With smudging, you can get additional tones from the first group. I was doing an actual official thing. Wow. And I was doing it before I took that course. So, good to know, because they didn't teach us that. When you squint your eyes, or in my case, just take off my glasses, the way you see the subject will appear blurred and the elements will fall into simple forms, which allows you to better see the different areas of light and color. Hey, who knows that having crappy eyesight might actually be an advantage at times. You'll have an easier time finding areas with different tones. Darkest areas. Identifying the darkest areas allows you to arrange each element. And in points of light, basically that's where the light's coming in. That's going to be your lightest. So like here, the light's coming in at this angle. So this is the darkest section. And this side is the lightest. Studying life from nature. Yes, nature's lovely. There's water. Wow. Can you imagine trying to draw that one? That water? That looks awesome. Okay, we're gonna line on wash. What the heck is line on? Suggested techniques: pencil, line on wash, scratch board. I presume that has something to do with watercolor, the line on wash, but I could be wrong. Plants and flowers, trees. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with tree bark. I had a lot of fun drawing that little bush. I had a lot of fun making the tree bark look good. And the head, yeah, we're not gonna worry about all this stuff. This is a little advanced for our where's, yeah, here we go. Exercises. Geez, I think I spent a half an hour going through the introductory stuff. Sorry about that. Landscape with blending techniques. This exercise combines the use of charcoal and chalk. No, actually, I kind of like to do pencil to start with. Tip of a paper stump. Is that what this is? Is this for blending? This round thing, which I can out with the freaking... Come on. Out you come. There we go. That might be for blending. But I'm going to turn the whole thing over so I can read what's the contents are, because Well, that has to be the biggest fail ever. I do not know how long my microphone was off. I don't even. I must have accidentally pushed it when I was moving stuff around. Well, to summarize what I was talking about, I was mostly just talking about the cat picture and the little cat I was drawing, so I hope you enjoyed the inadvertent musical silent stream for the drawing portion. Yeah, I was just basically commentating on what I was drawing and how hard it was to try to make it look three-dimensional, even though it was a very simple shape. So, I am going to be taking a 10-minute break here. So you'll see the BRB screen with some music. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we are going to be taking a look at the closed beta demo of... the demo is not in closed beta, the game itself is, but they have a demo for Catizens, and it looks like it's going to be awesome. I've been through the tutorial just so that I could go right into showing you the building part of it, because you don't really... It's a town building game, which we're familiar with, but it's got cats, and it's supposed to have elements of both RimWorld and The Sims kind of thing, you know, so you're managing the colony, but you're also kind of letting them go do their own things for the most part. You know, you say go gather stuff, and then they gather stuff, but they might do other stuff on their own as well. So I'm looking forward to see how that works out. So I'm not too unhappy with this. I made a comment about the signature. Apparently, ideally, you're not supposed to... you're supposed to sign in the same media as you drew with, which is why I signed it with a pencil. It's like when you're doing official paintings or pictures that you want to sell or something, this is the advice, and I figure it's a good habit to get into. You're not necessarily supposed to put the date on it, because apparently if it dates your older work and you become famous and rich and, you know, sell lots of your paintings, the older ones will be devalued, apparently, because that has a date on it, which seems kind of bizarre to me, but it's a thing. But since I am not a rich and famous artist, nor likely ever to be, I am going to both sign and date mine. Some people don't like to sign it, but I do. I mean, obviously that's not my real name, that's my handle. But I am going to be signing all my pictures with that. Because some artists do that too. And it's a thing. I'm not happy with those ears. They don't look right. Maybe I'm going to fix that while I'm on camera. I was also talking a little bit about the fact that, yeah, that's helping already. I was talking a little bit about the fact that the lighting is not great. And I do have to look into that. Help. It does kind of make it a little better. Yeah, okay, I like that. I'm gonna have to look into getting a ring light, which I have checked out on Amazon. It's within my price range, so that we have some better lighting. This looks dark to you guys. It looks okay to me, but it's dark to you guys. And if I get a proper ring light, then we shouldn't have glare, and the lighting should be much better. So that'll be on my to-do list. Alright, let's go to the BRB, and I will see you in about 10 minutes with some Catizens. Find the BRB screen. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the closed beta of Catizens. This is the demo. I requested and was given a key that turned out to be for the demo. Well, I could read the thing. Well, actually, it says closed alpha. My apologies. I kept saying beta, but it's the closed alpha. Yeah, so if we find any bugs, we'll be sure to use the feedback form. This is a town building game where your citizens are anamorphic. Is anthropological? No, I can't remember the right word. The word that means looks like people but animal shaped heads and whatnot. So anthropomorphic. I think that's the right word. So I went through the tutorial, so I figured you guys didn't really need to see that part. And now we're actually going to establish a town. I have created, well, actually, we'll get to see it here. I created 2 characters. Named one of them Val the cat, and the other one is Twix, and I roughly gave them the colors of my real-life cats of the same names. So once you get through the tutorial, you're given the option to pick a town to settle, and I guess we're picking here because this is our choices. And how do I... Oh, please don't be deceased. Click to select. Okay, there we go. So it looks like it has levels, which is interesting. Not something I expected. That's neither sim-like nor RimWorld-like, so it has some of its own differences going on. So it's not, like they took RimWorld and put cats on it instead of people. So that's interesting. Okay, so we've got Twix, who's our fighter. In real life, she's the huntress. She catches mice, although Bunny also is a very good huntress. So the ladies are the lionesses of the house, and Val the cat, he's the builder. He's very friendly, and he, lets the huntresses, the females do the hunting. He sounds good. Female cats. All right, so these are 2 people that I invited to join, even though one's lazy and a glutton, but they're playful, and the other's a friendly and a glutton. We got 2 gluttons. Great. And a hunter. So we got 2 hunters. Well, no, she's not officially a hunter, but she's brave and a bush cat. I tried to give them basically the same traits they have in real life. So Twix hunts, and she likes to sleep in lower down places, and Val the cat is friendly and optimistic, and these 2 you start with are always loyal. So they will never leave. They will be with us forever. Right, so I guess we'll bring everybody. I don't see any reason not to. It has the key. Let's just pause it. It has the keys that you would expect. WASD for moving. You can use the right mouse button to both scroll, zoom in and out, and you can drag. If you use the A WASD keys, you can move around like this. It looks like we've got fog of war, as it were, and it looks like we got a little. Okay, so if we select character, let's see how much we can do. So you can tell them to nap, and you can cancel it. Excellent. And this, that's our starting camp. Okay, looks like we gotta. You start with a starting camp, and I guess everybody piles into the tent. I don't know. We do start with a storage chest, so we have to have a character selected, and then right click, and we can see we can get food from storage. We can tell them to take. Oh, we already did that. Looks like we can't do that. And right click to sit near the fire. All right. Well, let's tell them to do something. Crystal. We don't have any water yet, so I would like you to go and Crystal, can you chop down the tree? You can mine a rock. Sure. How about you mine that rock? And you're going to town. If you can harvest some trees, and they don't just do the first tree. It looks like they do multiple things when I did it, so we'll see. Let's get them going. What's that? Ooh, stealth. So that's what hunting gives you. Okay. But Twix, now Val the cat, he will build. He's an architect, so he will build. So we're going to tell it, and you use the right mouse button to flip around. So we're going to build a couple more houses. Can we queue them up? Because we'd like to. Oh, I keep wanting to use a scroll button to shift it, but that's not it. So we'll set up. Actually, can I cancel that? Delete. I do not know how to cancel. Too late. It's being built. Okay. I was thinking we'd want a road, but you know. Okay, so it looks like that's the most we can do right now. I think we need to collect some stuff. Ooh, is that catnip? That's catnip. Crystal, you are bringing that back. Do we have any? You have some more rock to mine, so I'll leave you mining. Twix, for now. Oh, you can't collect. Okay. One of the features that I really like, and I hope they don't change, is when you pause the game, everything's paused. So it gives you time to think and do things. And it looks like you can do some of it while it's paused. You'll see how much of it you can actually do once these get built. Oh, yes, and we should give somebody a home. Well, let's give... since Val... I think we started with that house. Let's give that to Twix. So that's now Twix's house. And this one that's currently being worked on, Valentine, that's your house. And then the next two houses will be for our other two citizens. So let's unpause it and let's... Now you're busy, Twix. Can you gather at all? You cannot gather. You're all right. Well, in that case, could you go over here? And we'll do some exploring with you. And once all that rock is mined up, we'll see about collecting some catnip because, well, catnip is good. Oh. Attack it! Get it! That's food. Ooh, she's taking a little bit of damage. There we go. Now, well, she's automatically picking up the food to bring it back. Awesome. Don't have to tell her to do that. I like the fact that they're sort of little... They're fairly autonomous in that if you don't tell them to do anything, it looks like they have some default things that they will do on their own. But you can also tell them to take a nap, you know, if they're working too hard. So it looks like you can actually add a group. So you can actually create groups. So like Twix and... No, Fred doesn't have a weapon. But he is a hunter. So maybe I will put... Okay, yep, so holding down shift, you can select more than one of them. Let's put them in this group. And let's put Cat and Crystal in green group. Now, we've got some mail, new town applications. So we got Pandora, and Pandora, she's charming. Actually, let's pause the game. Nice, I can pause it while I'm looking at these things. Fantastic. So Pandora, she always succeeds with social. She's miserly. If it doesn't have as much gold as it has citizens. Well, we've got more gold than citizens, so I guess she'll be happy. And she likes to sleep in beds on upper floors. So, well, let's go ahead. Oh! Good thing I paused it. Pandora has joined the town. That's fantastic. Crystal? Oh, no. Okay, so if I click this group, can I... Yeah, it selects them both. Can you guys come here? Help! You coming? Run! A little faster would be good. Crystal? Yeah, come this way. I know they're hurting you, but you gotta... Hey, pause. Rescue Crystal, guys, come on. Hunt. Attack, okay. Crystal, you need to run this way. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Crystal is good. We'll leave Crystal. So, obviously, can you attack? You can't attack. Okay, so we're gonna have to put you in a different group then. Fred, let's put you in that group. You do not yet have a weapon. So I guess you can't attack. No, he cannot attack. Okay. Crystal? Go ahead and go back here. Okay, that's one. And you're going off to do your own thing. Oh, yes, and Pandora. Hi. You like shiny. Okay, what are you doing? You're gathering stone. Actually, could you, harvest catnip instead? That would be great. And... oh, good. Twix! What are you doing? You are collecting stone, alright? If I could get, no, Crystal probably needs... yeah, she's very unhappy right now. If you could, yeah, you go rest. Good. So she is going to rest at her house. What is the exclamation point about? I don't know. Goals, storage. Okay, so we've got some meat, more meat. Build a market, clear all enemies, and reach 2 stars town popularity, and find the edge of the forest. That's our to-do list. It would be... okay. Right. You are collecting it. Okay, somebody's bringing the meat. I'll leave that alone. I wanted to build another... need some cottages. I'm going to try... can I build a 2-story cottage? This one costs a gold coin to build. But it has 2 beds. And I'm thinking that we'll put like Pandora maybe and somebody else in there. Let's leave a gap for a road. Except that tree's got to go. We're probably going to put the market, I guess, over here, so fine. We'll put this right. We'll leave a little bit of a gap so we can put like plants or something between, or a tiny road. Okay, put that there. I want to put it there. I can't. Okay. Fine. Right there. All right, so we'll build that, and that'll give us 2 spots, and we'll put Val and Twix in there. Pandora's going to have to suck it up and have a regular house there for a while. So this one, we got Val the cat. This one, since Crystal went in there, we'll give that to Crystal. Because she needs to sleep. Obviously, they need to go into a house to heal up. Well, maybe they heal up better. I shouldn't say obviously. Catnip bud. So you're working? Val the cat can now level up. Oh, fantastic. How does that work? Okay, so right click for available. Groom self. Oh, nice. And go home. That's not what I want though. Oh, here we go. Do I click on that? Click the green bouncing arrow next to their level. Ah, right there. For a demo, they have a lot of tutorial in this, which is very nice. I'm really appreciating that, because the mechanics are just different enough from both RimWorld and The Sims that, you know, I kind of need it for some of it. Okay, so he's going to a level 1 architect. Okay. So can I pick? So it looks like you don't pick. I wonder if it randomly picks which is going to level up. Well, guess we'll find out. Okay, so there's no in-game thing for help, but that's if we run into a bug. It's this. So as you construct buildings, you increase the... there we go. So you can hide that. You don't have to see that. Okay, good. Right, so what's the exclamation point? Oh, the market, probably. We need 12 famous... and we need 10 for that, and we're at 16. We need stone. I guess we probably need... It's a bad habit of pausing all the time. Yeah, we need wood. It's nighttime, so we'll wait till the morning, and we'll see who's doing what. Fred was chopping, I believe, and we kind of... hey, what's going on down here? Oh, what are they... Oh, they're talking about cat toys, of course. Oh, they like that topic. They like that topic. Right, so let's see what we can look at here. Val the cat is apparently friendly with Fred. And Val the cat likes Twix and Fred. Does Pandora like anybody? He's acquainted with Twix. Hasn't really met Val the cat yet. Oh, this is done. So let's put Twix in there. How did I do that again? There we go. Twix and Val. And that means this house can now be Fred's, and this one can now be Pandora's. So everybody's got a nice place to sleep. Yeah, that should make them a little happier, I think. Yeah, he's not sure if he's happy or not, but he's working on it. Okay, so who's this? Fred. What are you doing, Fred? You're grooming yourself. Okay. We all gotta, clean ourselves up in the morning. So it looks like somebody is sleeping in there. So that gives us... it looks like that's where they're sleeping if they don't have a house. But, is that Pandora? That's Pandora. She can find gold? Well, maybe we should secure the area before we start doing that. What? Ooh, a school of fish. Crystal. What you doing? You're stocking storage after that? But you like to fish. I thought you... Maybe I don't have it. No? Okay, maybe we have to explore over there. Twix? We're stocking the storage with gold bars. Okay. Well, Pandora likes gold. Pandora's also apparently doing that. Somebody's doing it. Anyway, Twix. I would prefer that you explore right now. Let's leave those guys doing their thing. They're getting the wood. And let's go ahead and build that market, which is actually pretty dang big. Let's put it like this, and then we can eventually have a road going around. So we'll build that. And we'll do the bathhouse next. All right. Twix, let's keep looking around. I don't want any boars surprising our guys again. That would suck majorly. And you're all healed up, so go ahead and attack those puppies. Attack him? Oh. Can you move? Yeah, attack it again. I was just... Don't know if there's a such thing as back attacks, but I'd rather not find out the hard way and get one-shotted by a boar. Okay, good job, Twix. Could you... You're gonna go sleep. Could you gather that stuff before you go sleep? I know you need to heal up, but you're heading back to town anyway, so you might as well pick all that stuff up. Thank you very much. And Val, you are working on that. Crystal, you're sleeping. Oh, that's not a fishing rod. That's a playful cat thing. Okay. We can't build anything to have fun with yet, unfortunately. How about you go after you wake up? Go do that. Oh, we do have an indication of time. View message history. Nice. Objective complete. Reach 2 stars. Popularity. Okay, can I... There, okay. Seemed like I couldn't click through that, but I might have misclicked too. Okay, so Fred, what are you doing? Could somebody... How about you do some more chopping? You're gathering that. You're looking for gold. Where are you? Well, I hope that's your house. You're looking for gold in your house, are you? Yeah, that's your house. Okay, well, Pandora, I know this is probably very annoying, but we're probably going to need some more trees, so go ahead and do that. So, let's see, Valcat. What? So you can have a campfire. We can select that. Market. Tear it down. You can see what's available at the shop. You can hire a professional citizen. You need to upgrade. And add more shop options. So it's a place to trade resources. Okay. So how do I do that? Is it a particular cat that has to do that? Do we need like a shop cat? Okay. Oh, we got some town applicants. We got Gizmo, who is an animal lover, eats more, likes to insult others. Got another hunter, likes to be awake at night, and is a tree cat. Not very strong, but very smart. And we have Bandit. Likes to be by themselves. Hey, I can relate to that. They're chill. Mood doesn't affect their job speed. They're mean. They're more likely to insult each other. Well, that's not like me. I'm kind of thinking Echo. Mind you, he if we can get a weapon for this guy, he might actually be not too bad. He's pretty strong. But anyway, we'll invite Echo. And we'll see about building another 2-story cottage. But first, I'd like to build the bathhouse. So it looks like that's the entrance there. So let's leave a gap again for road and put that right there. And we're going to need another house too. Let's go for another. Can we go for another 2-story cottage? They all cost money, but we are getting money. Okay, we'll hold off on that because they can at least sleep in the tent. There we go. Okay. An Echo. Yeah, you're the nocturnal one, so you're going to be awake at night. Well, we're probably going to need some more wood. It looks like you're collecting stuff, so that's nice. Maybe we'll just let you do gathering for the moment. And then when you run out of things to gather, we'll get you to do some wood, because there's some wood over here too. And where's Twix? Kind of forgot about you, but you're gathering, so that's nice. I meant to do some more exploring. Oh, they're talking about trees and things. Pandora, you go home. Sleep in your bed. Hope not. There isn't somebody in your bed. Well, it looks like you're having trouble getting home. Echo? No, Echo's not in the bed. Yep, Pandora. Go home. Ha! Who's in there? Twix? Did you forget that wasn't your house, Twix? Okay, well. Okay, is there any way to tell if they're really tired? So when they're content, they work harder. Experience. Loyal, founding member. Perfect sleep height. Oh. Do you not... Well, there is one bed that's lower down, so hopefully that's the one you'll be sleeping in. Just tell Twix to go sleep there. Maybe that'll set that as a spot. Where is Val? Oh, he's out doing his thing. Okay. You know, since they're founding members, they should be... Okay, so it looks like I can't click on that building when it's in this view. That's unfortunate. I hope that's not going to stay like that. All right. It's a very, at least on this speed, it's a very chill game. I am looking forward to more ability to, I guess, control them, because maybe they're not planning to add any more, but I kind of hope that I can at least say, you know, sleep during this portion of the night, and have them do that. I mean, they could still, you know, refuse to do it and go do something else if they're not tired, but I would like to at least have a little bit of control over it. I don't have to have, 100% control, but I'd like a little bit more. Okay, so let's go have Twix go explore. And Fred, you're chopping. Okay, Pandora, you're sleeping. How about you do some mining? Ooh, a merchant has arrived. Fantastic. Okay, let's pause it. Twix has entered combat. So nice. You actually see a little person come in. Right click for available action. I guess Val. Friendly introduction. And then we'll go and see what's going on with Twix. And Twix is taking a round out of a boar. There's just the one, so Twix should be just fine. Let's have Val the cat come here. You know, start getting that friendly introduction stuff going on. Okay, let's view the trades. I'm going to assume you have to have a cat selected to do this, but I don't currently have a cat selected. Okay. So you can buy things. Basket of bread. We're a little low on meat. That's some catnip. We are going to get some meat coming back, but that's a packet of 2 meat. That's not very much. But let's buy one because, you know, we want to test it. So it looks like it immediately goes into your storage. That's nice. And Twix. Where are you? So obviously when you stop paying attention to them, they you know, go do their own thing. Could you come over here, Twix? We need to do some more exploring. And Val, what are you doing? You're sleeping. How about... Okay, so you can't mine. You can chop, though. And you can't get catnip. So we can have you do harvesting instead of sleeping. What are you doing? You're relaxing in a chair. Okay. You seem pretty happy. How about you collect some catnip? And Fred, you're sleeping too. You go chop some trees. Pandora. Yeah, you do some mining. And Echo. Ooh. Twix. Okay. You can do it, Twix. I have faith in you. Let's see if you'll automatically heal. No, you don't automatically heal, but that did give you more health, so that's good. Because this is a close fight. Alright. Echo? Can you gather? We'll let Twix limp back home and take a nap without carrying the meat. Okay. Oh no! Val the cat has contracted fleas. Val. That's no good. Covered in tiny little bugs with itchy bites. Take a bath at the bathhouse to get rid of them. That's what I... Click to solve. Ah! So I don't have to... I just tell him and he says, yep, I gotta take a bath. And there he goes. He's gonna go take a bath. Nice. Okay, so we got... Looks like we got some more people. What are you? You're a catnip lover. You're charming. But you're also meat. You can convince even the grumpiest sourpuss to play. But you like to insult people. And a pinch can be used to tell unruly citizens to leave town. Sure, I guess we'll have bring in another cat. Val is damp. He doesn't like it. Oh, we can see them inside. Spy on them. Alright, Val, I'm going to give you some work to do here. We're going to build another 2-story cottage. Oh, not that. Yeah, okay, there we go. We need 5... Oh, we need more stone. Okay. Infrastructure? Ooh, roads and road paths, and we have decorations. A mouse toy. You need a bit of cash and some wool. A wishing well, when it can exchange gold for wishes. Pine tree sapling, which is locked. A lamppost, a way to light up the night. Everything costs money. Grassy plant. Place a plant for decoration. Those are locked. Food basket. Food basket food can be used for anywhere. Great for military excursions. Well, unfortunately, we can't make any of the decorations, but we can at least build a road. And a stone path, of course, takes stone. We're going to save the stone for the moment. We're just going to... Oh, it is too wide. Okay. So, can I go like this? Can I do that? I cannot do that. Okay, so now we know how wide the paths are. We will have to see about that. So then I guess we'll have a road coming out here. A road? Oh, that takes stone too. Well, if I'd known that, I would have... This is cheaper. Why? Okay, that seems a little weird that the stone path is cheaper than the road. Oh, what are you doing? You have an aching back. Well, why'd you sleep on the ground? Oh, because we don't have enough houses yet. Sorry. So that's Pandora's house. That's Crystal's house. That's Fred's house. Yeah, we need a cottage, which I was trying to build before I accidentally spent all my stuff. So, Rex? Val the cat can now level up. That's great. Could you, can you mine that, please? You're the night owl, so... Rex, we'll get you a house as soon as we can here. And Val, yeah, it looks like it might be random. You got luckier. Sure. Val's pretty lucky. Val the cat. Alright, so... Get some stone. Did you just sneeze? You're not sick, are you? I could have fallen off. Bush cats hate sleeping in higher places. But why didn't you sleep in the bed that's lower down? Do I have to leave you in a simple little cottage? Well, maybe that's what we need to do, is we need to build another simple cottage, and we'll put Val in that, or sorry, Twix. I'm going to leave, hopefully, a big enough gap so we can have a road going that way. Find out. And we still want to build another 2-story cottage, but at least if we move Twix over there, she shouldn't... Yeah! Alright, just a moment, please. I'll be right back. Some things fell off. Obviously, the precarious place I put my sketching materials was a bad place. Alright, sorry about that. did, however, make me recognize the time. I will be going for about another 15 minutes, and then I think we'll call it a night. I will say, I am enjoying this so far. For a closed alpha, I'm pretty impressed with how much it already has in it, so it can only go up from here. And it's starting at a good place, if you ask me. So it looks like the market guy left. So we've got lots of wood now. What we're shy on is stone. Echo, so you are mining. Okay, that's good. Should get some more. And Fred, you're gathering wood. That's good. And ooh, we have enough stone. We in theory can place another 2-story cottage. Let's put that on this side of the road. Let's leave a gap in case we decide we want a road going that way. And if not, we can build a little garden or something. Okay. Okay, so I can't unpause when it's automatically paused. You have to exit out of there. And you can use the escape key to get out of there. But, oh, Val the cat is ecstatic, apparently. In good company. All right. Rex, we're working on getting you a house. You too, Echo. Because this will give us 3 more spots, which would give us 1 extra. Because I guess Val the cat, Val is very sociable. I guess we can put somebody in there with him. Upgrade, make the furniture more comfortable. So that takes wool. Oh, and you can toggle walls from in here and decide who lives in the building. Well, I did that. So you can do it that way too. That's kind of nice. There's a couple of ways for you to do that. So this has remove it and toggle the walls. And we've already looked at that one. Okay, I like how they're, just going around and doing things, collecting the stuff. I would like you're gathering gold bars. Where are you getting gold bars from? Oh, do you get them when you? I guess when you kill critters, or from the rocks, maybe. Ah, it's got to be from the rocks, because the last time we saw them gathering gold bars, it was over here, and that's where we took out the rocks initially. So, all right. Really wish we had a fisher cat. That's what I thought that symbol was, but I was incorrect. So I guess the part that I'm a little unclear on, I know they have their professions, so like Twix is the knight. But how do these guys get professions? Val the cat started as the architect, but I mean, like Fred, I'd like to send him out hunting. He's got stealth. He can stalk enemies, but he likes to do it. But he has no weapon for him. Now, what is he unhappy about? He's filthy. Well, Fred. If I click on it, yeah, just drop that there. Go have a bath. It'll make you much happier. What's your issue? You slept on the ground. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We're working on that. Okay. I think what we should do is make sure the grumpy people have solo houses. So let's see. Crystal. Right, so we can click on that and we can assign. So let's put Crystal. You're locked. Okay. Oh, hold on. Did I miss the fight? I think I missed the fight. Yeah, there was some scratching involved. And it looks like Rex got the worst of it. But let's see. What am I looking for here? Oh, there's the health bar. So Rex and Echo had the fight? Where was that? Rex and Echo. Okay, so don't put them in the same house. That's for sure. Oop, right mouse button. There we go. All right. Did I? Oh, good. I didn't put it the wrong way around. I think I did kind of, though. Yeah, the door's over here. Well, crap. I guess we'll leave the door there. Let's put Crystal. Okay, let's put Crystal in here. And somebody else that's in Pandora. Let's put Pandora in here too. Okay. Hopefully they remember they've got a new house, which means we can put grumpy old Rex in this house, which we can click on and say that's Rex's. This one is going to be Echo's. And that did not seem to work. Okay, let's try that again. Echo. Accept. Okay, that does not seem to be working. Oh no, I had to click off of it. All right, so let's put Rex. And then click back. Okay, that's what it is. You have to click off of it in order to, right now. For Simple Life, how's is one person? Okay, so Fred, Twix. Yes, I promised Twix you could have your own I prefer using this actually. Twix. Go there. So Val, the next person we get in that's not a grump will go in with you. But hopefully everybody will be a little happier. You're in a cat fight with another citizen. Yes. Okay, how are we fixed? We got wood, meat, we need catnip. More town applications. All right, Rex. What are you doing? All right. Once you do that, well, you guys are just chatting. How about you get some catnip? After your conversation. No, okay. Go. Echo. Yes, I know it is. Go harvest that. Thank you. Okay, Twix. We need to go hunting. Can we go here, please? We gotta find some boars. We've got 7 citizens, and apparently you eat 1 meat a day? I haven't really been paying too close attention, but obviously, okay. Sorry to make you go out at night, but needs must. So, goals. We need to clear all enemies and find the edge of the forest. Ah! Looks like we found the edge of the forest. So we just still need to clear all the enemies. So we'll see about... Oh, sorry, Twix, did I... Sorry, I know you probably want to go home. But we need... Yep, okay. Get them. We need the meat. I hope they eventually have a mode where they have like randomly generated levels or areas, you know, so you can actually set up um, a colony without having these objectives. This is the demo, so it's possible that's why we have all these level complete. So we can stay a while. Let's go to level select. So it looks like I'm just going to start here because I'm a little curious as to whether like we have to relocate the town or whether it just gives us more area we can explore. The edge of the forest transforms into plains. I guess we could... So here's a question. If we're going to a new place, I guess we should take everybody. But if we're just exploring... Oh, we can only take 5. Okay. Well... well, I want to take Fred. Let's leave Crystal behind this time. Let's take... Besides Echo, who's also a hunter. Let's take Grumpy Rex. Why not? So yeah, looks like you can take 5. Okay, so now we can choose where to put the starting camp. So let's put it in the center. Because we'll, I guess, eventually deconstruct it and we can use that center for something else. But actually, let's put it just to the side there. That'll do. All right, a farmer has joined your town. Ooh, Smoky. So you're a pacifist. Okay. No fighting for you, which kind of implies the others can fight. So Smoky, you're a farmer. You're our third one with a job. Well, I was supposed to end the stream, but I want to. I do want to play this some more, which is, you know, to me, a sign that this is hitting the right buttons. But I am getting tired, so I think that I am going to... you can't really save the game. It has autosave, so I... Oh, no, wait, you can. Sorry, you can make a new save. So, I'd like to do that, please. Are you not functional? It might not be functional. It's not bringing up anything. Okay. I'm just going to go back to the main menu then. And we'll see what happens. Does it autosave? Yeah, it says Forest Edge and level 2, so at least it had an autosave at that point. Right. Well, so far I'm very impressed with this game. I'm looking forward to seeing the more content that they add and more features. I assume there's going to be more features because it's usually, you know, when something's in alpha, that usually indicates not only is there more content to come, but there is more mechanics and more things like that that need to be worked on, possibly additional UI elements. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this game goes, and I hope Team Bad Optics gets a lot of people checking it out because I really enjoyed this. And hopefully you guys will too, when you can get your hands on it. I will probably play this again fairly soon, because, like I said, it caught my attention. I'm enjoying it, and yeah, if I'm after my second vaccination, if I'm feeling functional, I will probably stream in the next week or so and do some more of this. But I can't promise that because that's why I'm streaming late tonight, because I wanted to make sure that, I did stream just in case things go awry, since I've been a rather unwell the past 6 weeks. It's like one thing after another. And I just don't know. But I want to stream this again soon. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back when I'm able. And failing that, within a month. I will definitely be back before that. And I guess I just quit it because it's going to be playing music. And we have the outro, which does need to be updated because some things have changed, but it still contains all the stuff that's true. So if you would like to help support my streams, help support me and keep me streaming, even though currently I am not streaming very often, I'm working on making that happen more frequently, which is why going forward, every stream is going to start. Actually, let me bring up the stream start up here. Every stream is going to start with basically this or a very similar starting thing that tells you basically what I plan to do. The first part, the arting around, is my recharge section to recharge my energy, and hopefully you guys enjoy that portion too. Sometimes it'll be longer than others depending on what I'm doing. But we'll see how well this format works out in terms of making streaming more sustainable for me. So far, I have to say, I think it's done well for the first try, because I streamed for another hour after I'd already streamed for an hour. An hour of game and an hour of arting around, so that's already an improvement right there. We'll see if that continues. You guys have a great weekend until I see you guys next. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the stream soon, I hope. Bye. Thank you so much to my wonderful patrons. You keep me streaming and multicasting. At the $30 level, I'd like to thank TexCub SF. At the $5 level, I'd like to thank Greater Raider. Want to become a patron? Go to patreon.com/valsnoisytoys. Do you want to play with me? Support me at the $5 level or higher, and you'll be invited to the end of the month Val's Noisy Toys patron games. And once again, thanks so much to my patrons.